Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, so this is Morissette singing Shine on the Behind the Whisper.
Now,
The whisper, but it's
Whisper.
like wish, but it's the
wish, yeah.
Fun.
I think a lot of you guys know that we Gary Valenciano came on the podcast and we spoke a bit about kind of like his process with working with Morissette and stuff like that. And there was, I think, Shine, Bale was just mentioning now off camera, that I think Morissette actually is planned to do something with this song
Yes,
in the
I
near
think,
future, because I think it's Martin's and the Gary song.
yeah. Or she performed with them on TV, and I know that it's like a very pinnacle OPM. It's like one of those songs that it's really seemed like I know that Regine used to sing it before.
Right.
So like it was her song. It was her version is the most known one of the song, right? So I don't know for sure who composed it, but I know that they gave it to Morissette to do like a revival of it.
Right, I see.
So she posted about it on Instagram, and I was like, oh, that must be interesting.
Well, so if you do know more about the story of this song, and I'm sure it will add a lot of value for others reading the comments, and obviously us, do share it, and we'll try to read every comment. So
that's right. Anyways, let's check out
must say,
this.
apparently here she doesn't breathe.
Oh, okay. What in the lungs?
Yeah.
Again, doesn't surprise me though, because she is that.
She got her album in the back.
She is that cool.
Then you walked in and brought along the sunshine. Now you're here to stay.
She has such like pleasant diction.
Make me shine, shine like the stars in the heavens. With a love that you've given.
Interesting, breathy choices. I wouldn't have gone that way.
I'm shining on, all because of you.
Oh, I just love her modulation. So beautiful. Okay, yes. Those very breathy, very breath forward choices at the beginning are kind of scaring me a little bit, because this song is supposed to be like wow, crazy wild, right? So if you set your I don't know, this is just personal experience, but when I set my larynx or my vocal folds into like the really breathy setting, I find it harder to go into that full fold.
Open up.
Yeah, I find it harder to go into that full body, full fold closing. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that for her that wouldn't be an issue, but yeah, that kind of, to me, that's a bit like woo, scary.
Oh, so when this got requested, a lot of the people that were saying it was that it's like there is some very intricate showcase of
Choices.
technique.
Yeah.
So I did imagine that you were gonna
Yeah, definitely, and I
say
I see that.
some.
Say some. Yeah, definitely. The really breathy choice at the beginning. It's beautiful for the lyricism and the tempo and the chord progression of the song, but I wonder how it's gonna progress.
Yeah, her diction and, as you said, modulation. It's very pleasant to look at.
It's beautiful. She is so very beautiful when she sings, like the way that she makes the warm sounds even warmer with the pushing forward of the lips, the work that goes beyond the mouth, right inside of your mouth, the tongue, the teeth, everything's so good.
She's a really good person to show to the little ones
Oh yeah,
when they're learning, even though they may not comprehend what the hell is going on inside.
but they will
Try
want
and
to
copy
emulate.
and model that. She's one of those individuals that I will 1,000% show to someone that might be struggling understanding and they're really little,
That's
like
right,
5,
that's
6.
right.
Just have a look at Morissette.
Yeah, just try to copy what she does with her face.
Yeah.
People ask me why, and I just laugh and tell them you're the reason. Shine, shine, you keep me shining through. Shine, shine, with the love that you've given. I'm shining on, all because of you.
boy.
Okay, that's really interesting because you see when she was on that second chorus, you were hearing a very lifted larynx, really lifted, and actually not so much of that normal grounding that she finds that she just got into right now. So you were listening to I like that progression because you were listening to the beginning. It was very breathy, very non-full, very iffy on the full body contact, right? And then you progressed into a really high larynx, not so much of that grounding, so not so much of that pulling down, creating that darker sound, that soulful sound, and then moving forward into including that forward down soulful sound into the bigger part of the song. Really clever choices there, but it's very hard. They're very hard choices because once you set yourself in each of those three sections that I just explained, it's really hard to fool your body into going into a next one.
That's what
right?
called settings, right?
Yeah, exactly, because you're settled on them. But it's really interesting on the in the progression and the choices. They're really well thought through. That's pretty nuts that she's doing that live. If I were listening to a recording of it, I would probably be thinking, she probably did it in different
takes, of course.
Different takes, different choices, and it sound wise makes sense, right, for the song. But she's so impressive because seeing it live, it's like, wow, how are you telling your brain to do that in your throat? It's kind of crazy, but Woo. Oh my God, breathe, girl.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Dude, there was a moment there which was like fucking 25 seconds of her just doing one. What the?
Really long singing phrases, and that was a personal choice. She didn't need to do that. I mean, I could have thought of at least three different parts, which you could have taken a sneaky little breath.
You know what it feels like sometimes? Like, when you're like when you watch a scene
So
in
cool.
a movie where someone's getting choked. Yeah, you feel like, oh my God, bro.
I feel like I do that unconsciously when it's that scene of people going underwater.
Yeah.
I think I naturally hold my breath, and I find myself, holding my breath.
No, I like the only scene I try and hold my breath in as well is Despicable Me 1. This little girl, what's her name?
Agnes.
Agnes Mo? Agnes, and she's the little girl that says like, I'm so fluffy, I'm gonna die, and she holds her breath when she's pissed
To manipulate, yeah,
so
to get her way.
So I would, yeah, literally like the other day, watched it, tried it. Yes, she would have died because her lungs are probably this big as well.
That's actually a very good point.
Yeah.
But I like really long singing phrases, crazy notes in that belt. I mean, it's just madness overall. It's really crazy. I mean, I don't understand.
Anyways, let us know.
What the hell was that? That she's amazing. What? And that was live. I actually feel like that track could have held it longer.
Yeah, would have
on that
loved it
last
longer.
note. Yeah, on that last note, because I feel like she had the power to carry on there on that last note. She kind of had to cut it short.
Well, she certainly wasn't whispering.
But wow, what a showcase of techniques! What a plethora of choices! I mean, what the hell?
Yep.
She is really mind-boggling to me.
Since oxygen is not as necessary as for some as it is for others. But let us know what you thought about it and what other performances we should check out next.